Hey, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Chastity, and here we talk about beauty, entertainment, celebrity, TV shows, movies, and kind of anything else that garners my attention this week. Today's video was not planned. I actually was planning on filming a video about the whole Olivia Jade coming to Red Table Talk. I might still do that after this one. I might. I don't know. But this video hits me in my childhood. I'm sorry, this topic hits me in my childhood. So I come to you with a heavy heart because I'm about to rant. And I am so sorry because you ain't come here for this. But my feelings are hurt and someone gonna hear me talk about it. So a few months ago, I think an announcement for the remake of the Winx Club was announced. Um, I was excited because I am a huge Winx Club fan. I loved the show. I had some of the dolls. I thought the Winx, like the dolls, the girls were so pretty. I thought they were so fashionable. It was like Winx Club and like Bratz. Those was the two dolls where they was dressed down. Barbie was never dressed down. No, she was not. She had basic white girl fashion, and I couldn't vibe with it. But like Bratz, Winx, I wanted to be them. Those girls could dress, and I was actually pretty excited for this reboot. Until today, when we got to see the first look of the girls. It was really hard for me to like see like those small like screen grabs and that fashion, and you was like, you want me to believe those are the Winx girls. Like the only one that got right was the redhead. I'm going to get into the characters and all of that mess soon, but I'm not going to get there yet because that's the serious part of this video. I just want to be a little bit angry about something that's not important. The fashion of this show, coined by someone in my Discord, is very like early 2000s UK TV show. Like they dress like how the people in Skins was dressing. It's weird layering, it's weird putting things together. It doesn't make any sense why they're dressed like this. When I think of a modern day Winx Club, I would assume you would probably dress them like the girls on like Riverdale or like the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, where it's like they're supposed to be teenagers but they're not dressed like ones. That's what I expect. I expect someone to bring a cape, those little short cape. Ooh, I want fashion, and you gave me. I haven't seen the sun in 6 months. Like the original Winx girls could dress. Even the villains was giving you a good look, and instead of just carry, because again, I'm like, you have the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, so you have like wardrobe for teens who don't dress like teens. So what happened here? What in God's name happened with the Winx Club? They look terrible. These girls look down bad, and I don't understand why. They legitimately look sad and depressed because like it doesn't even fit like the color scheme of Winx Club. I know this show takes place in real life, so we can't have all of the crazy wacky colors, but there should still be like some type of flavor and sauce with the fashion. Y'all got it. Like you have them all dressed in like grayscale. For what? This is the Winx Club. This is magic. I don't understand if we're gonna do, cause I'm kind of afraid they're going to do a gritty Winx Club, which that don't make no sense. Winx Club and gritty should never be in the same sentence. No, no, no. You can do that with Sabrina, but at least like that involves like witches and warlocks. I could see how you could like finagle like a darker theme out of that because that is something really dark. But like when you see the original Winx Club and you see how they're dressed, that's not the same thing. They're dressed like Riverdale extras, and I want to know why. Why? They look like they're like extras in the back of like Pop's Diner, and it's really sad. It's really sad that my girls, my Winx girls, are going down like this. They don't deserve this, and I hate Netflix for it. This My friend was talking to me about this, about how, like, if this is how they're doing, like, Winx Club, who knows what's going on with the Avatar: Last Vendor show. I am terrified about whatever is happening over there, because I think, like, the original creators have left. I don't want it. I want Netflix to stop it. The Netflix industrial complex needs to stop. We must end it here. Original shows that are not documentaries need to stop Netflix, because this, I feel like, was like Queen's Gambit, maybe The Crown, are like the only two things on Netflix right now that people are watching and enjoying, and everything else that's been put out this year has been terrible. That's not a documentary, has been boo boo. All right, so that was the kind of unimportant, just for me rant. You know, just my feelings were in it. My heart is heavy. Let's talk about the real issue. So when I first saw, like, the group picture, that depressing ass group picture, I was really excited that there was a dark skinned black girl, because this is Netflix and they're allergic to dark skinned black girls under the age of 50. Okay? Black, like, dark skinned black women. We are children. We are 50. Nothing in between. And she's very pretty as well. A very, very pretty girl, which, again, y'all seem to don't think we're pretty either. Netflix don't. I know what y'all be doing. And I was really excited at first. I'm like, oh my god, we have actual representation. Very pretty girl. Is she have braids? Hold on, let me look at this picture. Does she have braids? Yes. Yes. See, I love that. I think what TV shows should do more often is, when they have a non-ambiguous black girl, give her some braids so then you can do different styles with that. Because some of these wigs, don't. Let's not worry about a wig. Get her some nice box braids, and you just dress that up and down. Do up styles, do down styles, do anything you can do, because braids are super versatile. And I feel like I'm happy that more TV shows, when they are having darker skinned girls, they're getting them box braids, because the versatility of box braids will get you through a whole season. Because no, you're not putting bad wigs on my black girls. Not on my watch. It's 2020 and beyond. No more bad wigs. No more CW wigs. Okay? No more DC wigs on people. I'm sick of it. Okay? Because there's been too many times I've seen black girls' hair and black women's hair in these TV shows, and I'm like, who let this happen? Who allowed this to happen? Hire whoever does Yara's hair for Grownish. Keep her employed. Let her spread her as thin as you can, because y'all be having my black girls down bad. I'm sick of it. So anyways, I'm excited. We have a black girl. She's unambiguous. You look at her and you know she's black. And I'm super hyped. I'm excited. I look at clothes. I am disappointed but not surprised. And then I notice, like, there's like 2 characters missing from this lineup. Where's Musa and Flora? Musa being our Asian representation and Flora being our Latina representation. I loved Flora, because not only was she very much so obviously Latina, but she was like a darker skin. And come on, let's get darker skin Latina representation. So I'm on Twitter. I'm looking at these pictures, trying to figure out where is Musa and Flora, because they're not here. Not these. It's a sea of white girls, 1 black girl. And then I find out that these 2 white girls are supposed to be. So let's get into the one, because one character got whitewashed, another one, the second character got thrown away, which I think might be even worse than whitewashing. So Musa is being played by a white girl, and unbelievable. This white girl handling music, rhythm. You want me to believe? Okay, that's a lie. So they've taken her character, written out any way of her being Asian, and made her a white girl. I think at one point people were lying and saying that the actress playing Musa was like Singaporean, but if you go through her like actor like bio, like it says European. She's from white land, okay? You tried it. Which, her being whitewashed is bad, but what they did with Flora's character was completely worse, where they completely threw away her character and replaced her with the white girl. Like Flora, the existence of Flora is gone. She's now, I think it's Tara now, or Tara, whatever bullshit ass name. That's her name now. And it's actually like, it gets worse. So, the girl who was playing Tara now, it's from what we've seen, she was originally cast to be Flora, because if you look at her actor's bio, which I will have on the screen, in her actor bio, it says that she's playing Flora. There is no mention of this Tara character. That doesn't exist. So when she was casted for this show, she was meant to be Flora. And I gotta say that we're like, this don't look bad. Us replacing the one Latina character with a white woman, and then replacing the one Asian character with another white woman. That them optics don't look good. So let's just scrap Flora's character and make her white. You replaced. That's gross. Another piece of evidence is actually the casting call for this show, where Flora's character is again mentioned and Tara's character is not mentioned at all. So again, Tara was never a part of this show. It was a later decision because again, the optics look bad. I will also be showing a screenshot of the casting call here. So again, Tara never existed. The fact that Netflix had an opportunity to have a show with 3 leads being women of color and they threw it away is absolutely disgusting. Because we could have had a darker skinned black woman main character. We had an Asian female lead and as well a Latina female lead. Because when we talk about representation, black people, we barely get anything, but like the Latino community and the Asian community within American television gets even less. So there was supposed to be an opportunity so black girls, Asian girls, and Latina girls could get representation. And Netflix threw that the fuck away. They said, we'll give you a black girl, that'll be y'all little diversity, but everybody else gotta be white. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, this was such a wasted opportunity. The representation this could have had, especially for this new generation of young girls, to be able to see, you got the white girls, you have black girl, you have Asian girl, you have a Latina girl, a darker skinned Latina girl, if they could have pulled that off too, this show probably would have just gotten points for that. And the show could have been awful and terrible because if Euphoria can get that, it has lacks so much representation when it comes to people darker than beige. Everybody on that cast can pass the paper bag test, but that show gets praised for being diverse. Imagine what would have happened with Winx Club if they actually went forth and hired an Asian female lead and a Latina female lead. But they said no. No, not even just for the fake diversity points. For the fake, like, yes, we're a diverse show. No, Netflix didn't even want that. They were like, we'll give you this black girl, leave us alone. You've gotten representation, leave me alone. I think what's making this even worse is what I've seen of fans of the show who seem to not care because white people are being represented, so that's all that matters. Who are like, if her character is a new character, that's great. And if her character is still Flora, that's even better. What? People saying that they don't care that Musa is not going to be Asian, like, it's so like these characters being black, Asian, Latina are so important. Cause especially at the time that Winx Club had came out, there weren't shows with such a diverse cast like that. Where like again the main characters were were black and POC. How many shows and cartoon shows from like early mid 2000s looked like Winx Club. Then you have people trying to spin it, saying that we're not mad because they've whitewashed a Latina character. We're mad because her name was Elliot is plus size. My thing is, if Netflix really wanted to go in the direction of having, plus size representation, why couldn't she have just been Latina? Are you telling me there are no plus size Latinas wanting to work? Is that what you're telling me, that there's none? So missing with that bullshit, because you could have kept the whole we want her to be plus size thing for body positivity, which is great. I truly do love that idea, but she could have still been Latina. The thing is, like, this whole situation is they specifically changed the races of the POC characters, because again, the characters who were originally white girls are still white. If it wasn't about race and it was just finding the best actors, why are the characters who are white still white? Like, also from the casting, like, they were like casting in like fucking Ireland and shit that don't make, like, in places of predominantly white areas. Oh, okay, sure. Netflix really shot themselves in the foot with this one, because I'm just like, the amount of people that would have watched this show purely for nostalgia and who are POCs and black people, they're not gonna watch it now. Why would we watch a show where you've erased representation? And as a black woman, I don't feel right watching the show with other Asian and Latina characters taken out. Like, yay, there's a black girl, but this isn't just about me. Winx Club isn't just my childhood. It's not just black girls' childhoods. Again, how many Asian anime characters can you name off the top of your head? How many visible Latina anime characters can you name off the top of your head? You struggling right now. Like, it doesn't make me feel good that I get representation as like a here. To me, them hiring a dark-skinned black girl was just like what you're supposed to do. It just feels like it was, if we give the blacks something, they won't say nothing about the other character. And like, no, that's not okay. It is gross and disgusting to erase the identities of these characters because they matter. They're not just characters. They're important to us. They're important to my childhood and to every other black and brown girl's childhood. And you taking them away and replacing them with these like white girls is gross and disgusting. But it also Netflix, so I'm not surprised, but it's like, damn. The one time it would be a little advantageous of you to give us a little color, and you're like, no, we'll give you a black girl, put some braids in her hair, and there, boom, POC representation. And it's like unfair because I don't expect Asian women and Latino women who are not black to identify with a black character the same way I don't identify with white characters all the time. Like, everyone should be allowed to be seen, especially when it's originally, there are black, Latina, and Asian characters written in the show. They're already there. What? I'm getting a headache. I truly am. I truly am. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna stop now before like I just make myself so angry I go do something stupid, because this is just, it hurts more for me because this is my childhood. It hurts more for me because it's a lot of your childhood. And the Winx Club was the first time that a lot of us saw ourselves in a show. I got to see black girls and Asian girls and Latina girls all being together in the same place. And it sucks that that's gone now. Again, Netflix definitely shot itself in the foot. It turned away a lot of people. A lot of people who I think, like, people are going to watch the show. Like, that's just how it works. Because white people don't care. But it's not going to do as good as it probably would have done if they would have had the other representations. But Netflix don't care. They're a billion-dollar company. They don't give a shit about how any of us black and brown people feel. 'Twas life. It sucks. But thanks again for watching. I hope you feel how I feel and are upset and you want to say how much this infuriates you. Please comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I have another video in the works right now. There's a situation happened with a YouTuber I like, and I want to give it a few more weeks to see how people who are friends with them react, as well as this, if this YouTuber is going to speak on it. If they don't speak on it, I'm just going to make the video, but I hope they speak on it. I'd really appreciate that. But I'm like collecting evidence, and I'm getting something together. I'm getting something together. Don't worry. That video in the coming weeks, probably closer to 2021, you'll see that video. I also have a video about the top my top albums of 2020 that I already like have it on order. I'm doing at least 5 songs from the project. I'm gonna try to give a little blurb about it. Speaking of music, Matt McGee, I tweeted about him and he liked my tweet. That's what matters. This has nothing to do with anything, but it made me feel good today through all of this bullshit with Winx Club. So again, I think that's it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.